Good morning, everybody. David Brown here with this week's Design and Dialogue. And before I get into the meat and potatoes of today's Design and Dialogue, I want to invite you to like and subscribe to this channel. 2024 is going to be a little different year for the channel. Not only will I be sharing tips and tricks on how to hire and manage staff in an architecture and interior design world, I'm going to start really promoting a lot of business information around trends, market trends, and salary offerings and things of that nature. Some really useful things that a lot of my clients have been asking for in the Design and Dialogue. So if that's the kind of content that you want to be able to view on a weekly basis, subscribe now, because 2024 is going to be a really interesting year for Design and Dialogue. Also, I'm going to start doing more design. I'm going to start reviewing more architecture and maybe looking at different buildings and doing walkthroughs and talking to architects and things of that nature. So there's a lot of cool things coming in 2024, so make sure that you subscribe now to get all that really cool content. All right, let's get into it. Okay, for today's Design and Dialogue, I want to give you 3 ways that you can put your firm's culture first when you're interviewing talent for your organization. Why is this important? Why is it important to really have a very clear way, a concise way to talk about your culture? Because the candidates are making their decision based on your culture. Now, yes, it needs to be the right level. It needs to be the right pay. But a lot of other firms can do those just like you are. It is your culture and how you treat your employees that's going to set you apart. So if you are not really outlining these in the interview process, you're doing yourself a disservice. So let's get into these 3 ways that your firm can promote your culture when you're interviewing talent. The first thing is demonstrate how employees can belong. Not just work for your firm, not just be an employee, but belong. Young workers these days, workers really at any point in their career, want to have a sense of purpose. And that purpose comes through belonging, either belonging to a great project, belonging to a great team, belonging to a firm that holds their same values. But that sense of belonging is key. And if you can really demonstrate through different candidates that have done this, through history, through projects, whatever your story is, if you can demonstrate how a new hire can belong in your firm, that's going to go a very long way in winning over that tough to find talent. Okay, number 2 is career development. Demonstrate how a candidate can grow. Maybe they're coming in as a PA. If you've got a demonstrative way to become a senior PA or a PM or trained to be XYZ on a project, maybe managing MEP or maybe a BIM technical guru, whatever it is, if you can demonstrate in that first meeting how others in your firm have grown and seen their career advance, that's a key part of any decision making for a new candidate looking for a new job. So the better you can describe in a clear and concise way how your firm allows promotion and growth in a career, you're going to win the day. Okay, the last one, and probably the most controversial one, at least right now, is flexibility. Flexibility is what employees are looking for always. Now, this does not mean work from home, but it does mean demonstrating how they have some control over their own schedules. Be that a sliding come-in time, be here between 7:30 and 8:30, leave between X and Y, or maybe it is a full flex time, be here overlapping Tuesdays and Wednesdays always, and the rest is your own time, come in when you want. Whatever it is that works for your firm, and that's the key, it can't just be what the candidate wants, it's got to work for your firm. But a firm without flexibility that's too rigid is really not going to win the war for the top talent that everybody needs in this very, very tight market of architecture and interior design. So I'm sure many of you have a flexible work policy in place because of the pandemic, but if your firm does not, I seriously urge you to start thinking about a way to build some flexibility into your firm that is appropriate for what you do. Okay, everybody, that's it for today. I guarantee you hiring is starting to pick back up. DBI is seeing it happen across the country. And now's the time. If it's a little slow, now's the time to start thinking strategically about your interview process. And these 3 tips that help you demonstrate your firm's culture in that first or second meeting is critical. As always, call me with questions, send me a quick email if you want a clarification, or maybe talk further about this idea. And if not, I will see you next Wednesday. Thanks, everybody. Bye.